Eldon, how we doing tonight? Good to see you all. Looks like I see quite a faces out here. We've blessed here. Points for tops. Took a couple ones off, and now we're back. Tonight is a little different show because tonight is our 10th year anniversary that we started this. Not me, not this company, not the big league companies. None of these will be happening if it wasn't for you fans supporting us, so thank you. As I said, it's our 10th year anniversary. We usually do 5 matches. Excuse me, I got 6 going tonight. I guess the big headliner, the ladies are back tonight. By the name of Renee. Yeah! 5 years ago, went to WWE, got signed with NXT. She is here tonight, folks. She will be going against our former MPW Women's Champion, Shooter Shots, Shooters, you know what I'm trying to say. Try in, thank you. She's been out for about a year now with a knee injury. She has been released. So she is on her way here from Kansas City. And these 2 ladies will probably tear the town down tonight. So that's one that we're looking at. I don't know if you're going to like this one or not. Our very first intermission, for those that had the VIP tickets, you have an 8x10 Shipwreck. So Shipwreck made it down here just for that. He is not wrestling. He's just coming in for the anniversary show. He is our guest. He will be in this ring for the first intermission. If you got the photos, we just line up and come in, take the picture, and get it signed. Then you got some more important things going on. We have a joint show coming up June 28th for the first time in Moberly, Missouri. And what makes this interesting is New Breed Wrestling is teaming up with Shogi State Wrestling. That name should sound familiar because the 2 gentlemen that own that company work for Harley Race 2, and they also work here. Gordon Atkinson was my chief referee, and Jeremy was my timekeeper. They went on and opened up their own business, doing very successful with it. And now we are doing a joint show again in Moberly on June 28th. It's going to be fantastic. A lot of things going on, but I want to make it clear, this is not us competing against it. This is 2 shows working together to bring you a super show. So I just want to make that clear. This is not we versus each other at all. At this time, I want to introduce you Gordon and Jeremy from Shogi State Wrestling. I'm sure you guys are familiar with these faces. they've been in business for quite a while. Maybe you guys have something to say about the Super Show coming up.
No, we're just very excited to be doing the Super Show with Scott. We've known Scott for 25 years. Newbury Wrestling's been around for 10. If you love Newbury Wrestling, you're going to love Show Me State Wrestling because we have the same philosophy. It's going to be 6, 7 exciting matches in Moberly. We have a show coming up March 15th in Fulton. Tickets will be on sale in Fulton for the June show. Scott will be there to help promote it. And we hope you enjoy tonight. We hope you come out March 15th. But we definitely hope you guys come out in June for the Super Show. Fire, Missouri.
I want to bring out a gentleman right quick. He is the current NBW heavyweight champion. He is also the current Show Me State champion. He is the current Trailblazer champion. And I'll be honest, I don't remember the other two. This guy holds five championship belts with 5 different companies. And what I think is cool about it, we were going to take live a little while back, and the big league decided to let him finish out his business. Very, very, very respectful. I appreciate that. Let me introduce to you the one and only Astonishing Austin.
What a night we are having here in Eldon, Missouri. My name is Will Preacher. This is New Boot Wrestling. We got an announcement of the Super Show, and now New Boot Heavyweight Champion, Show Me State Wrestling Champion, the Trailblazing Champion, the United States Champion, and the Democrats, Austin Mulitalo, making a look good. The astonishing one, Austin Mulitalo.
I brought you out because you reached out to me earlier in the week and you wanted to make an announcement.
Yeah. Eldon, are we feeling alive tonight? I'm feeling alive tonight, and I tell you what, I'm very happy to be here. I'm sorry I couldn't be here in December, but I'm here now, and we're going to have a great night, aren't we? As you can see, I've been a little bit busy. There's a little bit of some worries that maybe I might not be here anymore. Maybe I might not be able to do this anymore. But while I'm here, while I'm champion, I'm still here, I'm still fighting. I'm going to show up each and every time we have an event, and I'm going to put out and show out exactly what I do every single time I step foot in a professional wrestling ring. The reason why I handed you that title, and I handed you that title, I want to talk about this title. Now, Scott, I know you have a rule. You can't hold 2 titles at the same time. And I get that. I respect that. However, there's not a lot that you and I disagree on. But this is something we have to disagree on. I held this title for 645 days. That might seem like a number to you, but that means the world to me, Scott. I've held this title through some of the roughest and toughest times of my life. I've proven myself as a professional wrestler and a young adult while I've held this title. I fought very hard to get this title. And Scott, I don't want to let it go that easy. However, I am always about giving back. Giving back to the professional wrestlers in the back that want an opportunity. Professional wrestlers that want to come in this ring, entertain every single one of you. And they want to be, not just be something, they want to be something bigger than themselves. Something for you. And I can respect that. So Scott, I have an idea what to do with this title. I don't want to give you this right now. However, I propose we have a tournament. 10-year anniversary of Newbury Wrestling. Do something that we've never done before. Astonishing Austin Mulitalo, baby, wants to make history. So we pick 8 competitors starting next month in April. They fight and fight. And then whoever wins this number one contender tournament faces me for this title. What do you say, Eldon? Who do you want to see in this tournament, huh? Start talking. Who do you want to see, huh? Diablo, okay. That's a little touchy. Who? The American Outlaw. Okay. What about the natural, Atlas Armstrong? What about Lord Atu? No. All right, we won't put him in there. What about that,
Yeah, that's
Steve Spirit, right? I'm trying to think of his name. Ah, the Iron Pitbull.
Oh, that might be a good one right there, I think. I may not be an SOB fan, but I am a Kenny Kingston
This
fan.
tournament is going to be historic. It is going to be done the right way. And we're going to show everybody why the New Breed Wrestling United States Championship means something. When you get this championship, it leads to bigger and better things. However, while I am still champion, I'm going to fight as much as I can. However, you have to keep in mind, I have a really weird situation here. There's a possibility that I can go into this joint show with double duty, even triple duty. That's a lot. But you know what? I give you my word, and I give you my word, that whatever it is, I'm going to do the right thing. I might play a little dirty, but whatever it is, I'm going to be a fighting champion. That's all I got to say.
There you go, folks. You heard it. The astonishing Austin Mulitalo, a fighting champion for both New Breed Wrestling and Show Me State Wrestling. What will happen? The joint super show.
And as for Kenny Kingston, tonight, yeah, Chihuahua Man. That's right. That's right. Kenny Kingston, I like you. I like you a lot. And honestly, I think you're kind of getting yourself rolled in with the wrong people. You know, you about broke my ribs back in Sedalia. However, when you jumped off that top rope and you hit my ribs, I can't say that I was mad at you. Because if I was in your shoes, I would have done the exact same thing. Sometimes you have to do whatever it takes to win. It doesn't matter if it's playing nice, playing dirty, you just have to get the job done. And Kenny, tonight you have the opportunity to prove yourself. You've got no Mike, you've got no Teeter, you've got your O'Neill sisters and Lord Bunny. Yeah, they're probably braiding each other's hair. But Kenny, you have the opportunity to prove everybody wrong. You can prove me wrong. And Kenny, I promise you, whatever happens tonight, I'm going to go out fighting. And Eldon, we're going to get loud tonight, right? I'm sorry, I have selective hearing. We're going to get loud tonight, right? Let's kick off this show, Scott.
Coming to the ring first, he is the marvelously deranged from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 190 pounds. Can you dig it? FTG!
The marvelously deranged FTG coming to the ring. Now, we have seen FTG over the years really being a menace to our company.
Let's go!
But now FTG has decided to turn the cheek to make sure that the fans know his name and the fans cheer his name. FTG, he is ready to take on a fairly newcomer here in New Breed Wrestling.
And his opponent, coming from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 203 pounds, faceless,
Cade Maxon coming to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri. Folks, we've seen this kid donning the colors of the SOB. In fact, it's all a part of Money Mike's plan to get FTG on his side. And then Cade Maddox took the shirt instead. As FTG makes his way to the ring, or as Cade Maddox, makes his way to the ring. Fans, I want to let you know what has happened tonight. We have heard from the owners of New Breed Wrestling. We have heard from the owners of Show Me State Wrestling about a super show taking place. The Pride of Missouri, where both belts will be on the line. The New Breed Championship, the Show Me State Championship, which actually are both held by the astonishing Austin Mulitalo.
I can't hear you. Say it louder.
Well, here in Eldon, Missouri, that is definitely one way to get the fans on your side, letting them know that SOB sucks, because Eldon, Missouri is definitely not SOB territory.
Let's go. Let's go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He's scared. Let's go. Come on, man. You scared?
Right away, FTG going after Cade Maddox. Let you know this is Cade Maddox's third match here in New Breed Wrestling. He's definitely wanting to try to prove himself.
All right. I need you in the ring. Let's go.
Cam Lee, our referee, already doing a 2 count. Cade Maddox trying to push the limits, making sure that FTG is further enough away to get in the ring. Now FTG in the past, he has been a sneaky fella. He likes to bend the rules, but with this new change of heart in FTG, we are seeing him actually just being a dominating wrestler. Maybe instead of being the thing of nightmares, maybe FTG wants to be the thing that kids look up to be a person that makes dreams come true.
Let's get him out. Let's get him out. One.
FTG working Cade Maddox in the corner. Cade Maddox not having the full support of SOB here tonight. Guess Money Mike wasn't able to make it out here. And apparently the O'Neills and Kenny and Lord too just decided to stay in the back and get ready for their own things tonight. Maybe this is a type of hazing on the part of SOB. Cade Maddox really taking on the veteran here. Veteran definitely showing Cade Maddox what New Breed Wrestling is all about. Oh, and a beautiful move by FTG. Only a 2 count for FTG. Cade Maddox still showing a little bit of just stamina, but how much more does he have? FTG feeling the crowd, feeling the energy, ready to put SOB down tonight. As Cade Maddox now getting stomped in the corner. Oh, and a devastating knee right to the face of Cade Maddox. And still only a 2 count. I am surprised by that. I thought we were done. Thought FTG was going to be able to go home. FTG flying for, calling for Clark with the nasty chop. Whoa! One more nasty chop from Cade Maddox, whipped into a corner. And now something we haven't heard here in Eldon. I don't know if we've ever heard it here in Eldon. The crowd chanting for FTG. Cade Maddox now throwing FTG's head to the ground. Looked like FTG kind of dropped his head back a little bit, maybe going a little black there. And now with that nasty chokehold, Cade Maddox. I think Cam Lee might need to get in there and check where that is at. Oh, what a devastating move there by Cade Maddox, now mocking the crowd. Cade Maddox is definitely wanting to put a W in the SOB's win record for tonight. That would definitely put a good favor and probably a bonus in his check from Money Mike. The knee to the back now to FTG, wrenching that neck. I think FTG, instead of trying to get the crowd, may have wanted to try to finish this a little bit early, but Cade Maddox seems to have the upper hand right now. A headbutt by FTG to the body, to the head. FTG using his head for many things. Probably a collision is not what the doctor ordered. Cade Maddox now using those ropes, using those knees to punish the body of FTG. Whipping the rope. And another devastating knee taking down FTG. FTG favoring his lower back. And now Cade Maddox getting the 1-2. Only a 2 count. Cam Lee right on top of that. What a great positioning and study that we have in this young referee, Cam Lee, once a fan, now a family member, referee licensed by the state of Missouri here in New Breed Wrestling. Cade Maddox with the headlock, still wearing down FTG, but FTG still has the fans here in Eldon, Missouri. Again, something I don't think I would have ever thought to hear in this time, and a nasty backdrop to Cade Maddox. One last ditch effort possibly by FTG. Cade Maddox on the outside of the ring in a good place, and he may want to take that count out at this point. Cade Maddox running away from FTG, coming back into the ring. Oh, and a trick that FTG has done so much has backfired on him. Probably in the first time in his career. Now we are looking at this young Cade Maddox putting FTG through the ringer here. Something that FTG probably was not expecting to happen. Another devastating backdrop. But the way it looks, FTG favoring that back. Cam Lee right there, only getting the 2 counts. Cade Maddox asking the ref to look like if that was truly just a 1-2. He thought he probably had a 3. I'm guessing he would have hoped to have a cheeky 3 win. FTG fired up, ready to go. And I'm telling you something, in the past months of seeing FTG fight, there's been a different spirit in him. A spirit of wanting to just be the best that he can be, especially to the new talents here in New Breed and around all of Missouri. Oh, and a nasty chop against the ropes. FTG putting Cade Maddox into it. Nasty clothesline by FTG. Again, nasty, but it looks like FTG might have gotten a little hurt on that one, folks. taking a few minutes, well, a few seconds, excuse me. You only get 10 on the outside of the ring, but taking that time to heal up his back a little bit, take a breath, but Cade Maddox is right there, ready to meet him with the elbows. FTG using that edge of the ring to continue to do damage. The kicks. Cam Lee counting. They need to get back in the ring. FTG wanting to finish this, wanting to make sure. Oh, and a nasty on that edge of that ring, folks. I am telling you, that is nothing but steel and wood. Now, looks like Cade Maddox is wanting to go home. He's wanting to go to the back. FTG's following behind. FTG probably needs to make himself. Well, the count is on 8, folks. Maybe FTG can get back here and get this win. At this point, they got 1 second to get into this ring. And there we go, folks. It looks like we have ourselves a double count out.
Double count out. There is no winner.
Well, folks, I want to say that here at New Breed Wrestling, we are about the family-friendly entertainment. We are here to put on a good show. If you have not seen our promotion, I want you to check out our Facebook, our YouTube. I want you to check us out live. Eldon, Sedalia, Macon, find us.
Television Championship.
Here we go, folks. This is going to be a very good show.
To the ring first, from Kansas City, Missouri, he is too cool to fool and too hot to handle. The Iceman.
From Kansas City, Missouri, folks, the Iceman, a veteran of the squared circle, the coolest man around, the Iceman. He is making his way to the ring, and man, let me tell you, he is on a mission. Because this man has got a prize in his eyes, a prize in his sights, a prize that is around the waist of one Atlas Armstrong. As you know, folks, Iceman has been in New Breed Wrestling for 10 years. Iceman started, Iceman was a professional wrestler for many years before New Breed came, but he has been in New Breed since day one, and he has held every belt in New Breed Wrestling except for one. Could this be the 10-year anniversary of New Breed Wrestling, and can Iceman fulfill his dreams of holding every belt in this organization by winning the TV championship? Well, I'm telling you, fans, we have seen Iceman, we have seen Atlas Armstrong go at it, and this is going to be one heck of a fight.
And his opponent, weighing in at 190 pounds, standing at 6 feet tall, from the natural lands of Nebraska, he is the current New Breed Wrestling Television Champion, the Natural Atlas Armstrong.
Like I said, fans, Atlas Armstrong in that heavy fight with FTG for that TV championship. I'm telling you, fans, these two, well, they both have the goal to walk out of here the TV champion.
Let's go!
But only one of them will walk out the TV champion. Will it be our champion? Will it be the natural Atlas Armstrong? Or will it be the veteran, the coolest guy in the area, the Iceman? Who knows? Who knows? But let me tell you something, folks. You are in for a treat. The fans definitely wanting the fans. Probably on this one, folks, I'm going to tell you. These two really are showstoppers in their own. But the Iceman has decades of experience. Atlas, not so much. But do not put it on, or do not put off young Atlas Armstrong. Since I have first seen him here in New Breed Wrestling, as I've seen him in other organizations, man, I am telling you, he is making a name for himself, not just here in New Breed, not just here in Mid-Missouri, not just here in the Ozarks, but he is making a name for himself all over the place. However, on the other side of that, you have the Iceman, who has been a known legend, not only here in Kansas City, everywhere he has been in Kansas. And just like this, Iceman is showing him what it means to be a skilled wrestler, what it means to be a veteran, what it means to not only be a wrestler, but to have trained wrestlers. We have knowledge, we have age, we have knowledge, and we have grace. Man, I'm telling you, these two are going to put on a show here in Eldon, Missouri, and I am glad I am sitting ringside for this one. Now Atlas giving a little bit of Iceman's own medicine to him.
I got you on that one, right, Icy?
All right.
In a sense where
We're talking now.
the student becomes the master.
For some reason, you're not talking now.
Well, he did say he was a little bit younger than I am, a little bit faster than I am, but, you know, it's all right. It's okay.
I am a little bit stronger, too.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Oh, I don't know if that was a good call by Atlas Armstrong. I know for a fact the one thing that the Iceman does not like is disrespect. And a little bit of shoving there, especially when Iceman extended the arm to Atlas, definitely put this on a whole nother level of experience, especially for the veteran of the ring, the one and only Iceman. And a quick one count that Atlas kind of rolling up, but again, that headlock right there is firmly locked on. And you know what? When the Iceman has that, you would think it would be slippery because it's ice, but no. It is on tight. Atlas now working on the ribs, but Iceman not allowing that to happen. Getting them back down. And again, a quick little one count. That was barely a half a count there.
No.
But the Iceman, knowing his positioning in this ring, knows exactly what he needs to do to wear Atlas down. And what you're seeing here, folks, is not just a man trying to hold on to a kid. This is a man who is trying to wear down a kid. And it's simple headlocks like that, simple techniques like that, that makes you run out of energy. And again, Atlas Armstrong showing off a little too much. And Iceman hitting him hard, but Atlas with that standing drop kick that we've seen so many times. He is no wonder. He is the natural Atlas Armstrong with moves like that. I'm guessing Iceman on the outside taking a bit of a breather. Maybe he looks like he's trying to fix his boot a little bit. But let's be honest, folks. Atlas was talking about him being just a little bit younger than Iceman. Maybe Iceman needs a little bit of a breather, but you know what? Iceman understands the rules. Iceman understands what it means to get a good 10-second breath. Iceman feeling the groove, getting back into the ring. Atlas staying back. Looking like Iceman needs a little bit of probably some DDP yoga,
Lock up again?
maybe some ice for the Iceman.
Man of a lot of words. You want to lock up again?
Atlas Armstrong asking if Iceman wants to lock up again. And Atlas, my goodness. We are seeing a different side of Atlas Armstrong right now. We are seeing a more maybe cocky, more sneaky version of this natural. Maybe having that belt around his waist has kind of affected his mind.
Got fight for an old man.
But the Iceman
You still got some fight.
will not take this disrespect from the natural Atlas Armstrong. A heavy hand to the Iceman. Tossing him into the rope. Iceman counters and a dirty clothesline. I don't want to say dirty, that was just nasty. Clothesline. And again, the great moves by Iceman, showing that he is a 20-plus veteran of the squared circle. When you think you have a natural one acting as cocky and arrogant as Atlas is doing right now, I'm telling you, I have not seen this side of Atlas Armstrong before. I'll be honest, I don't really like it. Atlas Armstrong using his athletic ability, standing leg drop kick to the Iceman, but only getting the 2 count. You're going to have to do a lot more than that, Atlas, to stop the Iceman. Nasty uppercut by Atlas Armstrong to Iceman. And now the punches in the corner. And again, the smack talking by Atlas to Iceman. Iceman countered off that rope. And a nasty clothesline. Another heavy, nasty clothesline. And the jig to go with it. There we go. Is this it? Iceman is wanting to feel the vibes from the audience. Iceman. Oh, standing leg drop with the back 1, 2, and no. Only a 2 count. Iceman, I'm going to tell you, I'm not spending much time in the ring myself, but I'm guessing going to have to hold him down a little bit more than just that. Although it was a smooth criminal move, Iceman wanting that 1, 2, 3. Iceman wanting to walk out of here. The TV champion. The only belt he has not won here in New Breed Wrestling in the 10 years of New Breed Wrestling, folks. 10 years ago, New Breed Wrestling started right here in this very room. New Breed Wrestling kicked off with many well-known. A double clothesline. Another double clothesline. Both these men fighting hard. As I was saying, many great names have come through this organization. Many great champions have come through this organization. And I will say, really right now, you have seen one of the greatest champions that New Breed Wrestling has had in the Iceman. With a future great champion holding his first title, the TV championship, but I can see this young man going on. These two might also be involved in that United States Championship tournament that we heard about at the beginning from the TV champion, the United States champion at Austin Militalo. Iceman, Atlas giving it all they got here. Iceman, first one out. Iceman ready to put this away, go home a champion. A splash in the corner. Oh, the knees, that has to be it. Atlas Armstrong, 1, 2. Oh, and it looks like Atlas Armstrong using some of that knowledge that Iceman has given him over the years, knowing the ring positioning, gets his foot and arm on the rope. Iceman feeling the time pass by, wanting to put this one in the bag. He is ready to go home with that championship, to finally put it done in his career of saying, I have won every major title in New Breed Wrestling. Would it be something if you walked out of here in the 10-year anniversary show of New Breed Wrestling as the United States champion? A nasty DDT, putting Atlas Armstrong down. 1, 2, and again another kick out by Atlas Armstrong. One of the reasons we call him the Natural is because he is just that. As soon as he stepped foot in that ring, he has put on a show every single time. Iceman just checking with our ref that was a 1, 2, 3. I know he's new, Iceman, but trust me, that was only a 2 count. Atlas trying to get to Iceman. Iceman right on him, ready to give those devastating elbows to the top of the head. Iceman ready to give that nasty elbow one more time. Going for a stunner. This has to be it. And a cutter himself out of nowhere. What are we going to see here? And that is it, folks. Atlas Armstrong getting that cutter. What a battle, folks. Atlas Armstrong getting the victory, taking home the belt. Iceman laid out. But, folks, I want to tell you something. This is not over with. It may be the anniversary show, but guess what? This entire year is our 10-year anniversary, and I guarantee you these two will meet again. But I'm kind of hoping, fans, that we do not see that cockiness done by Atlas. Atlas picking up, maybe now showing a little bit of respect to the Iceman, the veteran. And that is it right there.
From his ranch in Laredo, Texas, the American outlaw, Tyler Bodine. And his partner, he is the outlaw king, Bennett James.
Well, fans, once again, we are going to see some great tag team action here in New Breed Wrestling. The Outlaw King and there they are, folks. The American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, the Outlaw King. These two are going to put on one heck of a show. James Bennett making his return to New Breed Wrestling. I asked him earlier tonight how long has it been since he's been here in New Breed Wrestling, and he told me that he has not been with New Breed since 2019. But the Outlaw King, James Bennett, is back in New Breed Wrestling, tagging with the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine. Oh, it looks like Shipwreck found himself at the ringside. Looks like they're trying to auction off a couple of O'Neill Rules shirts, maybe, that have been used to wipe up, I'll just say it nicely, maybe some sweat from the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, and the Outlaw King. Well, a chant going on now, the O'Neill sisters?
Stephen O'Neill, the O'Neill brothers!
Well, fans, again, representing System of Brutality, the O'Neill brothers are coming to the ring. Unfortunately, these two have really made a name for themselves of just being the most nastiest, rudest tag team we have. And that's even including the other tag team, the actual tag team in System of Brutality. The Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston, and Lord Atu. Well, they definitely give the run of their money for the most despicable tag team that is here in New Breed Wrestling. The O'Neill brothers. Again, the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine. The Outlaw King, James Bennett, showing their thoughts about the O'Neills. And I'm guessing here in Eldon, Missouri, no one is a fan of the O'Neills. The American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, getting the crowd here in Eldon, Missouri to well, I think say what we all want to say about the O'Neills. They suck. I'm not for sure actually why Money Mike pays for them, just because they will do pretty much anything to get a win. Some of the dirtiest players in the game. We all know the history behind the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, and System of Brutality. We know exactly what type of people the O'Neills are. Now, here we go. The bell is rung on this tag team match going on. The American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine trying to get the fans into this match, but when it comes to the O'Neills, this is what we expect. The O'Neills getting to the outside. Looks like they're trying to get motivated to, I don't know, get back in this match. For all the years that the Outlaw King, James Barrett, has been out of New Breed Wrestling, he comes back to New Breed to deal with the likes of the O'Neills. And I almost want to take the time to apologize to our Outlaw King, just to apologize that we've unfortunately been infested with System of Brutality. A new chant going on around the arena here tonight. S.O. Babies. System of Babies. S.O. Baby. I like that one. And Money Mike not here tonight. Derek Teeter not here tonight. And it looks like the O'Neills. Well, it looks like that they don't want to fight the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine. And I can understand the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, definitely has a history with System of Brutality, has a history with the O'Neills, and he wants to finish that history with these despicable team. The Outlaw King now making his in-ring return into New Breed Wrestling.
Okay? This right here is S.O.B. country.
I don't think Eldon wants this to be SOB territory, but let me tell you something. They have really influenced a lot of people. We almost had a riot here last December because of System of Brutality. Now, that nasty right hand to the Outlaw King. And again, the saying the O'Neill rule, but they are the only ones that have thrown a punch tonight. A nasty elbow to the Outlaw King, James Bennett. James Bennett trying to get a feel for these young, nasty O'Neills. And there we go, the Outlaw King getting his feels back. An arm drag. Another one into an armbar. Again, we see a veteran move going on. You don't need a lot of skill. You don't need a lot of speed to make sure you put the hurt on somebody, and the veterans know that. The Outlaw King has been around for many, many years in the squared circle. Oh, and the O'Neill just kind of like using his weight. The American Outlaw using a little bit of nastiness himself, but when you are calling yourself the American Outlaw, when you are the Outlaw King, maybe it's time to fight dirty against the O'Neills. A headlock to the Outlaw King right now. I know Tyler Bodine wants to get into this match. He wants to really put a hurting on the O'Neills, and honestly, there's a lot of people in this arena right now that wants to put a hurting on the O'Neills. Now you got to give it to the O'Neills that what they lack in, I don't know, hygiene, they do make up for in strength. But again, the Outlaw King using the years of experience he has had, but a nasty move right there. And now, again, that power and that strength by the O'Neills. But a strategy there and a nasty knee to the back of the O'Neill's arm. Asking if he gives, but no. Definitely after what happened with Cade Maddox tonight, representing System of Brutality. And that is definitely not where the Outlaw King wants to be. Because now he is in the wrong corner. He is in the corner of the SOB, but the Tyler Bodine definitely not going to let that stand. Our young referee, Cam Lee, definitely not into understanding what it's like to be in the ring with people that like to bend the rules. Two Outlaws and two O'Neills. What could go wrong? And there we go. A good reversal there by the Outlaw King. A little bit of hair pull from my angle, looks like. And you know, folks, that's what happens when you have that long hair. It's easier to grab. Tyler Bodine now, the only hair he has long enough is on that beard. And there we go, folks. The American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, my dad's favorite outlaw, getting himself into this match, putting a whooping on the O'Neills. He's been wanting to get himself a piece of the O'Neills for a while, getting himself a piece of System of Brutality for a while because of what they did. But the O'Neills not that dumb. Although most people think they are not that dumb. Circling the ring, trying to get the upper hand on the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine. And Tyler Bodine looking for a fight. Tyler Bodine wanting to put a hurting on them, but it looks like the O'Neills' tricks worked. One more time. A nasty spear into the corner. And again, the double team and a clothesline, putting the American Outlaw down. The American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, trying to get to his tag team partner, the Outlaw King, but not being able to get there. Again, those heavy knees. As you see the Outlaw, or you see the O'Neills wearing those almost like combat cargo pants, those heavy boots, putting a hurting on the American Outlaw. Tyler Bodine trying to get to the rope, trying to break this hold. Can he get there? He digs there just in time. But there you go, again in the wrong area, the wrong time. The American Outlaw trying to get to his feet. Again, the O'Neills using that nasty moves, using the ropes to those advantage. Folks, this is why. System of brutality. Again, unfortunately our young referee getting distracted by the Outlaw King, and the O'Neills being able to use those illegal moves to choke out Tyler Bodine. But Tyler Bodine trying to pick up the O'Neill and going down 1, 2. Luckily, Tyler Bodine gets the rope, gets his hands under the rope, but seeing the American Outlaw go down like that, you have to wonder if he is doing okay in the ring himself. Whipping the American Outlaw into the rope, but again, there we go. Tyler Bodine getting up, getting O'Neil up, trying to get to his tag team partner, folks. We need to hear it. Get to the Outlaw King, James Bennett, right there. There's the tag. The Outlaw King inside, taking out. Oh, trying to get a clothesline on the O'Neil, but can he do it? Flying elbow, maybe one more. Oh, and a reversal and a heavy hand to the Outlaw King. And a nasty clothesline, putting the Outlaw King down. It might have been a few years, about 6 years since you've been in this ring, but there are some new moves, a new faction, the SOB. Welcome back to New Breed Wrestling, Outlaw King. Little double team action there by the O'Neills to the Outlaw King, putting down James Bennett, the great-great-grandson of Jesse James himself. Outlaw King trying to get that motivation to get to his tag team partner, the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, who comes all the way from his Texas down in Laredo, Texas. Comes down from his ranch in Laredo, Texas. Let me be able to speak clearly now. A little bit of reversal there, but grabbing the hair, ripping him back onto his back. Another dirty move by the O'Neills in those System of Brutality t-shirts. Pieces of... Well, I'm not, again, I want to make sure that we here at New Breed Wrestling are a family-friendly company. But if I could say what I think about the O'Neills, it would not be family-friendly. Again, the O'Neills putting a hurting on the Outlaw King, getting himself that 2 count, almost a 3 count. And my guess is that The Outlaw King does not want to come back to New Breed Wrestling losing his first match, and especially against the O'Neills. Again, the Outlaw King in the wrong corner. The Outlaw King needs to get to his tag team partner, the American Outlaw. The O'Neills know how to punish people. I think they start by not putting on deodorant. Putting the knee into the back there. Again, St. O'Neill's rule. Tyler Bodine trying to get a quick smack. A big, nasty shoulder into the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine. I'm sorry, nasty elbow into the Outlaw King. The O'Neills just punishing the Outlaw King at this point. James Bennett is down. I don't know. Barely got that 2 count. That was almost a 3, fans. I was looking at that. That was almost a 3. Again, the Outlaw King in the O'Neill's corner. Oh, and a nasty chop. Eddie O'Neill. The Outlaw King trying to fight through, but he can barely even get an inch to his corner. He can barely get to the American Outlaw. Again, another nasty tag team move by the O'Neills. Again, we kind of see the inexperience of our referee letting that tag team go on for so long in the ring after that count. Cam down, counting the 1, 2, but getting that kick up. Everybody in Eldon tonight cheering for Bennett. James Bennett, the Outlaw King, gets the tag to the American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine. A heavy elbow, a clothesline, another elbow to the O'Neills. And I'm telling you, folks, I just say the O'Neills because I can't tell them apart. A nasty chop, even through a shirt. The American Outlaw putting a hurting on the O'Neills. The American Outlaw, Tyler Bodine, wanting to put out all of his wrath on the O'Neills. Oh no! Getting a nasty elbow onto his tag team partner. Now the O'Neills using their tag team strategy to cover. 1, 2, 3. Looks like a 1, 2, 3 right there. Well, fans, it looks like that the O'Neills can call Money Mike and say, Money Mike, we won tonight because we were able to get a cheap win. The American Outlaw getting that, unfortunately, hitting his tag team partner, but the Outlaw King is hopefully talking it out with the American Outlaw. We definitely need the Outlaws here in New Breed Wrestling to take down System of Brutality, to take down these nasty O'Neill brothers. No one in this building is cheering for the O'Neills. They need to keep walking. The O'Neills, as Eldon says, suck. Well, again, I don't think anyone in this town thinks that the O'Neills rule. Pretty sure they think the O'Neills drool. next time, the Outlaws here. James Bennett, Tyler Bodine, they will work it out. I have faith in the Outlaws here in New Breed Wrestling.
Coming to the ring first, accompanied by one half of the tag team champions, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston. They are the current tag team champions, Lorna 2.
Well, fans, when it rains, it pours, because again, we have System of Brutality. Lord Atu coming to the ring, accompanied by his tag team partner, one half, or I mean, they're both a half, I think. I don't know how the System of Brutality holds those tag team championships. It seems like they just pass them around, what we like to call the Freebird rule. Lord Atu coming to the ring, being accompanied by his tag team partner, the other half of the tag team champions, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston,
on top.
who will later tonight be facing the astonishing Austin Mulitalo. These two have made a name for themselves, and that name is not good. And trust me, I can tell you for a fact, after last December, that man, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston, has no fans in this building. He has no fans in this building. And Lord Atu, I guarantee he has no fans in this building. In fact, System of Brutality, this is not your town. Money Mike cannot buy Eldon, Missouri. Eldon, Missouri is New Breed territory all the way. System of Brutality cannot buy this territory. This territory has a history. Lord Atu, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston getting into the ring. The tag team champions. You know what? We need a tag team to come and take those belts off those two.
You know you do.
That poor young fan there in the front row just wanting to get a high five from a wrestler. And Lord Atu clearly acting like the money-grubbing wrestler he is, won't even reach his hand out to that young fan. I am sorry. I will make sure that we get somebody to that young fan to give him just a high five. And again, the disrespect for our ring announcer, JJ Kidd, Lord Atu, just being in the way. Now here it is, folks. I am excited about this. Why am I excited about this? Dr. Ison is back. Dr. Ison is back in New Breed Wrestling. My personal physician is back in New Breed Wrestling. I'm excited about this. I can finally get the health care that I need. He is a fan favorite. He is my favorite. Dr. Eisen is back in New Breed Wrestling. This is an exciting night. My personal physician.
I missed you guys.
And we missed you too.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. SOB, private practice, it's not too much change, is it? Michael Pettis, huh? He's not in the building tonight. Neither
No,
is
you're
he.
absolutely right, Doc. He's not.
World champion, is he, huh? Is that even a real title? Is that sanctioned through the state? I don't think it is. You see, I got you. I got you were in there for about, what, 5 minutes? And then you turned your back on me? Yeah.
The history.
We all have a change of heart sometimes. And maybe I'm on the right side of the law this time, right?
That's right. That's right. Dr. Eisen on the right side. Listen, I go where my medical coverage takes me, folks, and I've been a fan of Dr. Eisen since the first time he did a checkup.
And when I'm done with you, maybe I'll try you on, big stuff, huh? Scotty, I think we gotta change your heart. You and me, we go way back. This is New Breed Wrestling's 10-year anniversary. Did you know that? We've been through some ups and some downs. I'd give you hell, sir. But maybe, just maybe, if we're gonna kick their butts, maybe I need you on my side. Michael Pettis isn't a work career. He's not a wrestler.
Well, here we go, folks. Scotty Z making his way to the ring. The owner, promoter.
You got something to say, Scott? I know I interrupted you plenty of times over the years, but of course I got something to say. Of course.
System of brutality without their mouthpiece here.
You two guys have not figured it out yet, have you? You have not figured it out. Look at you. You two are wandering around out here shooting your mouth off. You don't even know what you're talking about. Me and the doctor go back. Me and the doctor didn't get along. We went down the wrong road. The same road you guys are on. We saw the light. Now he's back on this side.
Amen.
Look, I'm going to say the same thing to you guys that I've told him and many other of the guys that were with Mike Pettis. When Mike Pettis is done with you, he will throw you out and you're done. Done. I say that to every one of you guys. Now, I'm not fooled by Mike going, oh, I'm going out looking for talent to bring back. No. That's why I say you guys don't have a clue. Mike was suspended from the show for your actions. Your actions that you did last time. You guys are under contract with Mike Pettis, so whatever you guys do, he's liable. You are the low life, you know what, that took it upon yourself to spit on it. Now, Mike paid a $500 fine for it, plus he was suspended from this show and this way out. Oh, I'm going to go find talent, because he's not man enough to stand up for the truth. That's right. So I can see what's happening right here. Yeah, it's supposed to be a one-on-one. Why are you out here?
Yeah, we know how System of Brutality works. It's never truly one-on-one when it comes to System of Brutality.
You know what? I got a boy too. You know what? Both of you guys are very familiar with this guy.
A lot of jokes coming from System of Brutality. I'm sure if Scott Z has a plan, that plan is in place.
What's going on? I've been around this for a long time, and I know Mike Pence has got you out here for a reason. And it kind of looks to me like sometime during this match, you want to jump in and make it a 2-on-1.
Usually that's how System of Brutality works.
I got two choices I can do. One, I can send you out of here.
Send him to the back.
Two, I can find someone to put in the doctor's corner.
That sounds perfect for me. Hey, we even got some fans saying that they will do it. We understand that there are people that do not like System of Brutality. Almost causing a riot here last month, or back in December.
He's going to be watching his back in case you guys got any shenanigans. Big Joe Helms, why don't you come on up?
Calling from the outside, Big Joe Helms. And there is definitely no love lost between System of Brutality and the silverback Big Joe Helms. With Joe Helms coming out to make sure that the doctor's back is covered. The Iron Pitbull already trying to get in this corner, but this is a one-on-one contest between Dr. Ison, his first match back since being screwed over by System of Brutality and Derek Teeter and Money Mike, who we find out now has been suspended for a night.
Protect you.
Okay.
Trojan man. All right? Go ahead, Hey, I want all you guys to hear this. Especially you. We're not finished. I got a big surprise coming for you April 5th and today.
I'm so scared.
If you at all interfere with this ring or this match in this ring tonight, hey Joe, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, he's gonna cheat. I don't wear
Well, there it is, right there. Dr. Ison has the protection from the silverback, Big Joe Helms. Lord Atu, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston. Well, guess what? You cannot get away with your shenanigans tonight. Your shenanigans is not going to work because, well, let's just say there is no love lost between Dr. Ison and System of Brutality. But now with the protection of the silverback, but I want to again say, folks, here in New Breed Wrestling, I am excited for our Dr. Ison to be back in this ring, my personal physician. And I'm very honest about that. Like, there was an entire year where I couldn't get hold of him. And I needed my doctor. But I am so glad to see him back in this ring. I am so glad to see him getting his hands on System of Brutality. Lord Atu, as he said, was only in there for like 5 minutes when it was private practice, and Money Mike and Derek Teeter did their nasty routine and screwing over New Breed Wrestling. Dr. Ison ready to go. Lord Atu using the rope.
Pop him. 1, 2.
Oh, a nasty headbutt by Lord Atu. know what? When it comes to the tricks and the moves and the strategies, Doc got it all. A headlock onto Lord Atu. Lord Atu reversing, throwing him off the ropes. A shoulder, but neither one of these men moving at all. Oh, and the power and the strength of Lord Atu putting the Doctor down to the mat. Oh, and a big drop kick to Lord Atu. Money Mike not here tonight, suspended for a night for the actions of the Iron Pitbull. A heavy elbow putting down Dr. Ison. Dr. Ison, we have not seen him since being screwed over by Money Mike and Derek Teeter, who are both not here tonight. I guess Derek Teeter decided to take the night off. We found out that there was a hefty fine and a nightly suspension for the actions of spitting on the promoter, the owner of New Breed Wrestling, Scott Z. Dr. Ison with the quick moves out of the corner. A big splash into the corner. Picking up. And a big leg drop to Lord Atu. Here we go. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Lord Atu able to get that shoulder up, but right on him is the good Doctor himself, coming in with that good attitude, feeling those good vibes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I like to see. System of Brutality being put in their place one more time. A reversal there. Lord Atu Dr. Ison reversing that. Dropping Lord Atu to the back, to the mat. He is down. The Doctor feeling it. Doctor might need to go see himself a chiropractor tomorrow. Oh, and what happened there? A cheeky move by the Iron Pitbull. Oh, and a drop kick to the face of Dr. Ison. It is 1, but Dr. Ison only allowing a 1 count. Big Joe Helms right there to make sure that motivation happens for the good Doctor. And a nice jab to the face of Dr. Ison. Got to give credit where credit is due. And again, another heavy hand to Dr. Ison, putting him down. Oh, and a big splash right there. 1, 2, only a 2 count. I thought it was going to be done. The Iron Pitbull there wondering if it was supposed to be 3 or not. The Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston, later on tonight will be meeting the astonishing Austin Mulitalo. Looked like Lord Atu kind of posing for the camera there a little bit. Oh, and a chop by the good Doc himself. Let's see it, Doctor Ison coming back to New Breed Wrestling, giving those chops in the corner, letting Lord Atu know exactly what he thinks of him. Oh, whip into the corner, but met with a nasty elbow and a stomp to the jaw of Dr. Ison. Kenny Kingston trying to add in a little bit of nastiness, saying the Doctor might need himself a doctor. I definitely think on Monday, Dr. Ison's going to have to go see a chiropractor to get that jaw adjusted, to get that back adjusted. Lord Atu, unfortunately, he is a very heavy-handed individual himself. putting those heavy blows onto the good doctor. But right there, the movement, the speed, Dr. Ison out of the way, making sure that he gets a few breaths in. Big Joe Helms making sure that Dr. Ison's back is covered while Kenny tries to fan off Lord Atu. 1 jab, 2 jab, 3 jab, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, keep going. There was a prescription given right there. Dr. Ison putting it down. 1, 2. Oh, wow. The eyes. I was sitting there looking at the shoulders, and I'm telling you, folks, that was a great call by our young referee here because I did not see that, and that was right in front of my face. Oh! But it looks like Kenny Kingston over there messing with the ropes. Now Kenny Kingston getting on the ropes. He was told he was not supposed to get on the ropes. Big Joe Helms right there to stop it. To put Kenny Kingston in his place. The fighting taking place. Big Joe Helms getting involved. We're Lord Atu. Now Joe Helms, Kenny Kingston in the ring. This match has just went completely south. Lord Atu being put down. Dr. Ison up. Dr. Ison down. Looks like, oh no, we have had, oh, it looks like Kenny Kingston, it looks like Big Joe Helms have collided into. We'll have to get the ruling from our ring announcer, JJ Kidd. Oh, the doctor grabbing himself. That crutch. Oh, and Kenny Kingston takes a crutch. The crutch going into the midsection of Lord Atu. The bell has been rung, but oh, Big Joe Helms almost got a crutch himself. Real close, but that is the precision of the good doctor, Dr. Ison. Lord Atu on the ground. I'm telling you, fan, I'm telling you that you got to keep it in the ring there, fan. Kenny Kingston asking what they're going to do about that crutch, but come on, Kenny, you were on the rope, you were on the side of the ring, you shouldn't have been there. I'm getting worked up, folks. I'm getting worked up. Here we go, fans. We're hearing it from it. New breed. We do not need system of brutality here. Kenny Kingston trying to get back into the ring, but Lord Atu ready to go, ready to get out of there. Lord Atu is done. I guess you work only part-time when Money Mike's not here, right? Now we got Kenny Kingston, Lord Atu yelling at Scott Z. Again, that I guess Scott was unfortunately wasn't able to see some of the stuff. Kenny being rude once again.
Coming to the ring first, from Kansas City, Missouri, her first time back to New Breed since her ACL injury. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Shooter Silent!
All right, fans. New Breed Wrestling fans, fans of professional wrestling, fans of women's professional wrestling. Right now, you are going to get to see the one and only Shooter Shaylin, a former New Breed Wrestling heavyweight champion, coming back from a devastating ACL injury. She has been out of action for a good year, but she is back and ready to go.
And her opponent. She hasn't been here in 5 years. You've probably seen her on NXT and WOW. Cameron Bundy!
You heard it there, folks. Cameron. NXT. Coming from WOW. Has not been in New Breed Wrestling for 5 years, but has made her way to NXT, made her way to WOW, the one and only, taking on Shooter Shaylin.
Coming back from ACL surgery, that's hard. Been there, done that. How you feel? How's she feel? How's she look, guys? What you guys think? You guys can take her? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah? You guys think I can take her?
And there's the bell, folks. Women's wrestling is back in New Breed Wrestling. And I am excited for this because these two ladies have done so much for our industry right here in Eldon, Missouri, all around Missouri, all around the world. The Shooter, the one and only, going at it. A clean tie-up. Cameron working that. She has not been here around in a while, but Shooter has something to prove herself. Coming off that long injury that took her out for more than a year. And the tie-up and the reversal, these two are ready to go. Look at this action, folks. This match right now can go either way. Another great arm drag by Shooter Charlene, showing everyone that she is back and ready to go. Shooter Charlene getting the title there. Cameron reverses. She is letting Charlene know exactly what it's like from the big leagues to come back home, to visit, to come back for this 10-year anniversary. And wow, what an exact, exciting time we are having, seeing a new breed, what we call a new breed original, going up against one of our greatest, I'll say, new breed women's champion. Oh, Shooter with a nasty hard elbow right there, putting Cameron down to the ground. Shooter off the rope. These two, it's like they know each other's moves. This is a almost training exercise. And knowing professional wrestling, knowing each other so well. Now a test of strength. Cameron versus Charlene. Fully locked in, ready to go. Charlene showing the strength she possesses. But Cameron coming back. Cameron using those skills to get the upper hand, pun intended. Again, locking up both. The test of strength continues. And again, the Shooter showing off, knowing the exact moveset. These two continue to go. Cameron gets Shooter Charlene down. Trying to get that strength and get the one, just a one. There's no way that the Shooter is going to allow a 1 count, a 2 count, a 3 count to happen in her first match back here in New Breed Wrestling in over a year. These two are working together so well and showing the people here at New Breed Wrestling, Eldon, Missouri, what women's wrestling is. At this point, these two are equally matched in both skill, strength. But right now in the ropes, Cameron wanting to break. Charlene making the break, making sure that she does not get that 5 count. She definitely does not want to get a DQ on her first match back. And a quick roll up, 1. Oh my goodness, people. If you do not understand what you are seeing right here, this is clearly just an excellence of professional wrestling. Shooter now using that strength that she has to throw Cameron halfway across the ring, getting that 1, 2. That is the closest we've seen to a 3 count this entire match. Shooter picking up Cameron, coming back. And Cameron coming back with the reversal and a kick to the back. And the pin 1, just a 1 count. Shooter Charlene kicking out of that with ease. Cameron with that backdrop right there. Another just one count.
Okay, guys, she's strong. She's not strong. You have it everywhere. Go!
Cameron letting the audience know, although Shooter's strong, not strong enough.
There we go. Is she okay?
And again, he kicks to the midsection, putting Shooter Shailin down to the ground.
I hear you.
Our ref, Cam Reed, getting there right there with the count. Cameron doing a bit of waiting until the 4 to 5 count and then letting go. Cameron finally getting a 2 count. That's the closest she has come this entire match with Shooter Shailin to getting a 3.
Yeah, that's good.
Cameron now with a headlock to Shooter Shailin.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Come on, Ray.
Right now we are going to see the skill, the excellence.
10 minutes have elapsed. 5 minutes remaining.
Only 5 minutes left in this 15-minute bout between the ladies here at New Breed Wrestling. Cameron versus Shooter. Who will come out on top? When you hear those words, 5 minutes remaining, things start to get amped up. Oh, and a heavy clothesline by the Shooter. Into the turnbuckle. Shooter Shailin right there. Trying to put an end to this match. Trying to end this match, her returning match to New Breed Wrestling with the W. But again, a heavy elbow of her own. Getting the 1, 2. But the strength of our former New Breed Wrestling Women's Champion.
3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes remaining in this match. Time flies when you're having fun here in Eldon, Missouri with New Breed Wrestling. Again, a headlock. Cameron got a headlock on Shooter Shailin. Shooter Shailin getting back to her feet. Cameron hitting the mat hard with those elbows and those clotheslines by the Shooter. A kick to the back of the head. Cameron may be dazed and confused. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, that was as close to a 3 count that I've seen all night, friends.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute,
1
60 seconds
minute.
left in this bout. What will happen in this returning match for both of our female competitors? First time in a year, first time in 5 years. Both these women want to come out with the win, but will it happen in 60 seconds? All you needed 3 seconds for a count. 1, 2. Cameron getting the tie-up. Shailin getting the roll-up. 1, 2. No. Reversal. 1, 2. Another reversal. 1, 2. Another reversal. 1, 2. Folks, they are reversing left and right. And it looks like we've come to the end of our time. 15-minute bout has come to a draw between these two returning ladies in New Breed Wrestling. Cameron and Shooter comes to a draw. Fans, I am telling you, I want 5 more minutes, but I don't know if time would allow. We're going to have to get word from the office on this one. But it looks like Shooter and Cameron are hugging it out. But let me tell you something, folks. I know we have a New Breeds Women's Wrestling Championship sitting somewhere What is this here? Why is system of brutality out here? Why is this happening? What is going on? I am so sick and tired of system of brutality coming out here interrupting things. Why is this happening? We do not need system of brutality out here. Where's Money Mike at? He's not paying you enough to come out and do double time.
Why am I down here?
Clearly, this is where system of brutality takes it out on our women because they can't take out the men. Come on, Scott, do something about this. We do not need system of brutality out here right now. No, don't give him a mic.
Shut up, Chihuahua.
Shut up!
The people here at Eldon want you to know, wrestling fans, that system of brutality is not welcome here.
Yeah, first thing first, good match, like a round of applause.
Thank you.
So as we all know, Money Mike and Derek Jeter aren't here tonight.
And we are thankful. We are very thankful.
She's been going for a year and a half.
Oh, so that's right. You guys want to know who's been dominating MVW for the last 6 months of the year. You guys want to know that Lord Duke and Kenny Kingston have had these titles over 220 days.
We don't care. We don't care.
All right, the reason we're out here is because we see a lot in y'all two.
Like you all.
Like former superstar, future superstar.
What do you want, guys?
This is a payday. This is Money Mike. This is a little sign-on bonus. This is pocket change. Okay? Hey, everything above board. For Cameron Burnett, I want to offer you some compensation. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut up! 5, 6, 7. That's 7 days. 8, 9, $10,000.
Well, from December, we've found out that Kenny Kingston can count to 10. Is Cameron Burnett going to take it? She waves it away. Thank goodness.
So, Shooter Cheyenne.
No, there's no way. No way Shooter Shiloh's is going to take this.
You were the missing piece that makes it a full circle. Yeah, so, look, I got 1, 2, 2 bands here. 3 bands.
Don't take it. Please.
2 bands here for you. You got 2 bands. The inflation's crazy around here. Inflation's crazy. Hey, but let's just look at the iceberg. You see these? You see these? Y'all can defend these for SOB whenever Lord Not Two Not
Well, that would be an interesting turn of events.
Strong BT. Strong, well, actually, strong BT.
I'm sorry, folks. I think the match we just saw is probably clearly the A team. Shooter Charlene taking the money, or she's just stealing the money. That's bad. Oh, the disrespect by Lord Atu. Smacking that contract out of the way.
Take this. Take this. You know what? No.
Watch out, watch out, watch out! Hey, how about this? You want the money?
Throwing the money back in SOB's face. Cameron and Shooter knows exactly where their loyalties lie. Lord Atu trying to attack. Shooter Shaolin taking him down. Very easy. Atu is gone. Atu is out. Taken out by the Shooter. Oh, and a super kick to Kenny Kingston. Shooter Shaolin taking down the Iron Pitbull. It's raining money, but that's because these two had it stolen, and maybe their belts as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I would all be for having this new tag team champions. I know for a fact that I will put in my email request to have that intergender match take place in the future. Go ahead and take some of Money Mike's cash.
That's perfect.
Oh, Kenny Kingston going down to the floor. Lord Atu trying to desperately grab that belt. Kenny, you better watch out because you got a match coming up, son.
Make this match. Later now. Make it so you can beat these two girls and put them in their place.
You know what I'm about ready to do?
Get down.
You just answered that. I'm going to grant that. So sometime this year, before we end it with the toy ride that we do every year, they're going to defend the titles for these two ladies.
There you have it, folks. I'm so excited for this one.
I'll put your ass in your place in the kitchen. Get out of here.
Folks, Cameron and Shooter will have their chance at the New Breed Tag Team Championships against Lord Atu and Kenny Kingston. That is a match I want to see.
This match is for the New Breed Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Coming to the ring first, representing the System of Brutality, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston.
Well, folks, there you have it. There you hear it. What can I say? The Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston, coming out representing System of Brutality against our heavyweight champion, the astonishing Austin Muritalo. But again, here he comes. Don't know why. Money Mike setting up these matches one after another, trying to get System of Brutality into the main events where they have failed and failed and failed to take down New Breed Wrestling. Here he comes right now, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston. He's been through it tonight. Had an issue with... Oh! well, he will have to take on our female competitors to put those belts on the line at a future date. But right now, he's going up against one of the quickest stars in the professional wrestling industry, rising quickly, that we are so grateful we have him here in New Breed Wrestling. The champion of New Breed Wrestling, the champion of Show Me State Wrestling, champion in Trailblazing Wrestling, champion in WLW. He's held belts all over the place. Taking on again, putting that belt, that New Breed Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. Tonight's main event, folks, the Iron Pitbull versus the astonishing one, Austin Mulitalo.
And his opponents, coming all the way from Auckland, New Zealand, he is your current New Breed Wrestling United States and your New Breed Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the astonishing one, Austin Mulitalo.
There we go, folks. You've heard the call all the way from New Zealand. The current United States champion, the current New Breed Wrestling champion, the astonishing one, Austin Mulitalo. Here he is, folks, entering his astonishing era, making his way all around the world, making a name for himself all around the United States. The astonishing Austin Mulitalo putting up that beautiful New Breed Heavyweight Championship belt against one half of the Tag Team Champions. Representing System of Brutality, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston. And like I said, folks, Eldon, Missouri is not System of Brutality territory. Eldon, Missouri is nothing but New Breed territory. Cam Lee doing his part, our referee, in his first night as a New Breed Wrestling referee. And I'm going to give it to him. He's been doing a fantastic job tonight. But now we are in the main event. This is a whole different category of professional wrestling. This is for the New Breed Heavyweight Championship. The astonishing Austin Mulitalo versus the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston. The bell's rung, folks, on this main event of the evening. The Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston, ready to go, ready for his chance at that championship. But Austin Mulitalo has something to prove. Oh, and a smack to the face of Kenny Kingston by Austin. Now the blows in the corner. The one thing that that Kenny Kingston does not have in his favor tonight is there is no Money Mike here to help him out, to interrupt, to get the ref's attention. But let's be honest, folks, the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston, has some power that Austin may not have. Just brutal strength. Oh, folks, those chops are brutal. Austin getting the cheer from the fans here, feeling that energy, feeling it going, flowing, but can he move an unstoppable Iron Pitbull? Kenny Kingston just easily picking up Austin there. And again, we see Austin getting him down. I talked to Austin earlier, and he talked about how much he loves technical wrestling, and he is showing it here, right here. Kenny Kingston not going to give up simply with the headlock. But Austin continuing to work the neck, work the head. Really just outmaneuvering Kenny Kingston right now. But again, what Austin has to worry about is that power that Kenny has. And right there, folks, right there is an example of the power that that Kenny Kingston gave to the astonishing Austin Mulitalo. Right now, Austin outside the ring, Kenny rolling underneath the ring to take this to the outside. Again, Austin talked earlier about Kenny Kingston brutally attacking those ribs. And there's a beautiful example of knowing the rules. Kenny Kingston rolling in, breaking the count so he can continue to try to break Austin's ribs with the edge of the ring, which I told you earlier, folks, is nothing but steel and wood. It is not an easy place to hit. Kenny Kingston breaking the rope, breaking the count once again, now slamming the small of the back of Austin into the edge of the ring. A referee trying to get them back into the ring, but it doesn't look like Kenny wants anything to do with having this match inside of the ring. And now we see that strength of Kenny Kingston putting Austin into not only the ring post, but again, the edge of that ring. Austin feeling the pain in that back. From the ring post and the corner of the ring. Austin needs to be very careful right now because now Kenny has Austin exactly where he wants him, in the middle of the ring, hurting, and where he can put his full force and full weight and power into hurting Austin Mulitalo. Kenny Kingston using the rope to his advantage, almost like a tag team partner, choking out Austin Mulitalo. Again, Austin going and favoring that back. I hate to say it, folks, but if it keeps going like this, man, this might be a short title reign, and Austin might just be leaving here the United States champion. How much of a smile would that put on Money Mike's face? Oh my goodness, folks, that has to be it. 1, 2. I do not know how Austin got that kick out. You can see the marks on Austin's back where he got hit in the corner of the ring post. That is nothing but steel, folks. But what would it be like if the Iron Pitbull could get the call, or to get the call Money Mike and say, I'm bringing that Newbury Championship to SOB. A powerful clothesline right there. That may have just ended the title reign of Austin. Austin trying to get to the ropes, and I'm telling you folks, from my advantage right there, when it looked like he tried to grab the rope, it looked like his eyes were rolling into the back of his head. Kenny Kingston again picking up Austin, slamming him down, and I'm pretty sure the ring just jumped up about an inch. Kenny Kingston wanting the fans to know, picking him up, slamming him down one more time. Kenny wants Austin to know that his title reign is coming quickly to an end. And now as the fans all night have been telling the Iron Pitbull he's nothing but a chihuahua, I'm not hearing anything from that section about how big of a dog he is, because the Iron Pitbull is definitely showing that he is ruthless. He is aggressive. He is taking out our champion. And I'm afraid he might be taking that. Oh no, Austin reverses it. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Austin getting that last ditch momentum, coming up against a brick wall in the Iron Pitbull. Kenny Kingston again working, going to that back, slamming down. If you remember in Sedalia, I believe it was in Sedalia, Austin's ribs might have been broken when he went up against Derek Teeter and won the championship. I'm telling you folks, I do not know how much more Austin can take. And Kenny Kingston stepping on the back of the neck, back of the head of Austin. Austin trying to get in some blows to the body of Kenny Kingston. I don't know how much it's going to do. And now a bear hugs of all bear hugs. Again, I don't think Austin's going to be able to. He will not freely give up this match, but I don't know if his body can take any more. Clapping the hands together, clapping the ears together of the Iron Pitbull, using the headbutt. No one should ever use a headbutt, fans, but if it is a last-ditch move, take it. Austin in the corner trying to get a breath, and here comes the Iron Pitbull getting that high knee up, kicking him in the face. Austin moving out of the way, trying to roll him up, getting it 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Austin with that flying elbow, trying to take down Kenny. Kenny trying to get him, holding the leg, and the kick. The Iron Pitbull is in the corner. How much more can he take? Just throwing Austin up like he's nothing. But Austin will not give up. The astonishing one getting that flying suplex there. But the Iron Pitbull grabbing the bottom rope. Excuse me, friend, a flying cross body. My bad. Getting 2 into this match, I am starting to forget my things. Looks like right now, Austin trying to get some motivation from his young fans there in the front row. Starting up the chant, let's go Austin, let's go. Oh my goodness, fans. That standing dropkick moved Kenny, but I think it threw Austin back. Again, Austin with the reversal. Austin off the top, but Kenny catching him, slamming him down in the middle of the ring. The Iron Pitbull with the sideways slam there. Wanting to just completely injure and put Austin on the shelf. See, a normal performer would have put Austin down and counted the 1, 2, 3 to get that win, but I think Kenny Kingston just wants to completely destroy Austin. I'm pretty sure Kenny Kingston does not want Austin to make it to any place in the Northeast. Oh, and a high knee. There it is, folks. And there it is. Austin getting the win. The Iron Pitbull. Well, fans, like I said, if you get cocky, if you do not get the pin when you should, that is what happens. Austin gets the win just barely. And now Kenny Kingston has to make a phone call he does not want to make and tell Money Mike he is not bringing the New Breed Heavyweight Championship to System of Brutality. And fans, I am thankful that that is not happening. Cam Lee trying to stop Kenny. Maybe Kenny's going to show a sign of respect here. Without the influence of Money Mike, maybe we can see a sign of respect from the Iron Pitbull. But Kenny Kingston drops out. And now he has to go and make a phone call he desperately does not want to make. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Austin Mulitalo walks away with both of his championships. And Kenny Kingston goes home, well, with the tag belt. Come on, no, we don't need any more of this, Austin. Oh, and again, taking out. Today, Kenny does not learn. The disrespect. The Iron Pitbull having a little bit of a breakdown here. Scott telling Kenny to pick up the steps. These two, if you remember what happened at the Toys for Tot show, Scott throwing Kenny Kingston back in the ring, and there it is, folks. Kenny Kingston is down and out. He is done. Do not disrespect New Breed Wrestling. 10 years. Show some respect.
SOB is dead.
There it is. SOB is dead. And what a great anniversary show it is. Eldon, Missouri, thank you. New Breed Wrestling, thank you. Austin Mulitalo, thank you. And always remember, Dad, I will talk to you about the match on the way home. Have a good night, everybody.